woke up this morning, the sky.
So hello everyone and welcome to Deep Dive on Brainstorm. And I want this class to be interactive. Hi John. I want this class to be interactive. So my question to you, because we're all people here which use Sudowrite for a while. So what is Brainstorm for you? When you come to Sudowrite and you come in and says, oh, I need to brainstorm. How do you use brainstorm? What does mean to you?
Well, this is Rose. I generally use it for backstory, kind of. So sometimes like motivation of a character. Sometimes I know what my characters are doing, but then I'm like, why? Why would you do this? And so I use Brainstorm a lot for that kind of whether it's plot or character driven and stuff.
Perfect. And when you do that, what are you using for tools?
Uh, just well, the brainstorm function, right? Let's
Okay.
see. Yeah,
Okay.
generally just kind of go to the brainstorm function and then just, play with that.
Perfect. So far, it's an unusual tool for me because it's too messy to get really good idea from it. Yes.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you if you're looking at the one that is called Brainstorm.
I can see the room in there. Let's see.
So do you want to share with something with us, Lerisha?
Sorry, I was talking to me.
Okay. All right. What else we have here? Use it per scene. Yes, and when you do that, Jade, what are you using to brainstorm? First draft, brainstorm section, first draft a lot. Yes, good, perfect. Next, getting idea for character story, rewriting segment of chapter. So as Zedekis, which part of Sudowrite do you use to do your brainstorming when you do that? Quick chat, first draft, or have? Chat. What is have? Okay. All right. Next. Did she? I mean GPT, so more often. Perfect. Who's next? Sam. When I went to specific idea or details such as character and name, location, plot point, and need to see a lot of example, I pick the best one. So Sam, what are you using to get all these things? Are you using quick chat or quick edit, or you go into first draft? That's okay, Larisha. I tend not to use Sudowrite for brainstorm. I've never. Okay, I got that too, Faye. I agree. I use the Miracle bots so far. All right. I see brainstorm at the top. I don't understand first draft. All right. Okay. So perfect. I'm going to share this document and share my screen. And let's jump into this write-up. Come on, give me this. And let's get my screen back. Chat, participant, there we go. Good thing I have a big screen. I don't know how someone can teach with a small screen. It's impossible. All right, this is our little document. It's just for following up our information. So let's jump right in. So let's go into our Sudowrite. So we're going to learn as much as possible on how to use a brainstorm. Like many of you, we all see that brainstorm here. And frankly, I think they need to work this thing. I never be able to write a book out of this brainstorm personally. I don't know if it's because I'm fencer or the other one, but these little square this thing give me, it's not enough for me to work or do a book. It doesn't spark my head or anything. So what I like to use though is my prompt. I love prompts. So what I do when we have a story or no story, or you want idea on something like a twist, and we can start with basically nothing. So what I did is I got a bunch of little prompt on how to brainstorm like plot twists, character development, scene examples, conflict example, dialogue inspiration, and things like that. So here how I do it. It's one of the way to go, and I brainstorm a lot with ChatGPT or Quick Edit. So here I have a prompt that I prepare for you guys. And this one, it says, is a young woman find an old key hidden in her grandmother attic. And from here it says, okay, that's a nice title, or it's a nice little idea for a story, but I need something more. I need a twist. So from here, I'm going to start right away and jump right in. So I'm going to ask right away to generate a plot twist. I want this story to go in quickly. So I just highlight my question. So that's why I put question here. And this question I will put in the document for you guys to use. I can even put it in the chat so you can have fun with it also. So I'm going to highlight my little sentence, a very basic sentence, getting my quick edit to show up. And I'm going to ask quick chat. And I'm just putting my little question in here. And I leave quick chat to go with it. So, and quick chat's going to chat with me at the same time. So the twist could be that when a young woman unlock the hidden door with the key, instead of finding her grandmother world, she discovered a portal to the future realm where her grandmother was actually a time traveler. This revelation lead to a journey through different time period, uncovering not just family secret, but also the true extent of her grandmother magical ability. So right there, we have a pretty good twist and story to start. So I'm not going to do this because they ask you a bunch of questions after that, but I'm highlighting it and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to put it on the here. Put in this also. From here, we can go to the next one and the next one. So here, that's a different one. Someone says she doesn't know about first draft. First draft. If I was to take this here and I says, okay, I want to brainstorm a story and I like what I see here, I can take the whole thing, copy it. From here, I can rewrite it, I can describe, I can expand, I can ask for visuals, I can also quick edit and a few more. But for the lady who don't know how to use first draft, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to add a brand new blank document. I'm going to go in the plugin. And at the bottom of the plugin, you have the first draft. And here I'm going to put everything I had. Do not click enter, you know that. So, and here I just got the stuff. I have the number one and all that stuff. So, but I need to tell what I want in first draft. So I can tell, write me a story with the following information. So write me a story with the following information. and I leave it as that. And I just click go. I'm going to put a dot here. And it's going to write me what I'm looking for with the little bit of information I gave from the brainstorming of one sentence. And we have a little sparkles. Yes, it can. All you have to do is to ask. Yeah, brainstorming, that's what we do. When you write a story, you're actually brainstorming at all times. So if you think about it. So if I take this story here and I go back again, add new, blank. And it can, I think it's how many words it can take in the first draft. First draft. Right. I take a whole thing, it's not so bad. Maybe. And you said, can first draft create also beat sheets? So let's ask to create beat sheet like Save the Cat. Exactly as you write it in the chat. Oh, I have no more space. I'm going to have to cut down on something. It's short, this thing. Let me cut off a sentence. We have a maximum of words you can put. There we go. So create beat sheets like Save the Cat structure. And go. So we took the first draft. We removed some of the sentence because it was too long for the first draft. What is it doing? You didn't write it properly, isn't it? It's giving me another story. So I have to write it differently. Instead of create, should I say write? It's still writing. First draft, you have to know exactly how to write the question. He's doing me a very long story like Save the Cat, that's for sure. There we go. Let's go back our first draft. Let's save it a bit less. Let's go back in. If it doesn't do it, I'm not going to wait too long on this one. So, right. Come on. My mouse is going faster than me. Copy. Right. A beat sheet like Save the Cat. Hopefully it's going to do it. If it doesn't do it, I will have to go into quick chat for that. No, he doesn't want to listen to me. He's just writing me story. So first draft, sometimes you really have to know how to write the question. Like an outline is going to do it, but this one we have to figure out how to write that question better. So I'll work on that and put it in the paperwork later. So let's see if we can get this done with this here, but with ChatGPT. Too many words. Command K. And then let's ask that question. Copy. Quick chat, not quick edit, because quick edit will do the same thing that the other one did. So create a sheet. Yes. I have a story idea in my head to incorporate in a movie play. There we go. The quick chat did it. The first draft should have done it too, but today didn't want to listen. It does happen. So here is where I have that big sheet. Let's see if I can get this copy. I'm going to put it into add new blank. Now we have our beat sheet you were looking for, but we use quick chat instead of first draft. First draft didn't want to do it for us today. So when these things happen, we have a lot of update on that. Unless someone knows exactly on how to get Sudowrite first draft to do it, you can put it in the chat so we can test it. But I don't want to lose too much time on this one. I have too much things to show. So this is a pretty good one right now for your question. But it's not in first draft, it's in quick chat. Sounds good, cats? You're welcome. Perfect. All right, let's go back here. So we have this lady with the key in the attic. Now, if someone wants to do brainstorming character development by example. So here I'm having a shy teenager move to a new town and feel like an outsider. So imagine this in a story. So we want to create and develop scenes where the shy teenager discover hidden magical objects that give them ability to communicate with animals. So he's in a new city and part of the story is about that. So, but we want more information. So I want him to brainstorm those information for me. So I'm going to copy it and I'm going to highlight just my little sentence that I want to brainstorm with. And again, I'm going to use the quick edit. And I'm going to the quick chat. So I'm going to use a lot of the quick chat for brainstorming my idea. But the quick chat is very the question that we ask them to work out your brainstorming. So imagine this. The shy teenager, let's call them Lily. Yeah, he likes Lily for children's story. Stumble upon an old mysterious pendant hidden in a dusty corner of the attic. You really like the attic. It's getting the attic from the top here. When she touched it, a warm energy enveloped her, and suddenly she can understand the chirp of birds, the whisper of the wind, and the silent cries of the neighborhood stray cat. Startled but curious, Lily ventures into the woods and finds herself having a heart-to-heart conversation with a wise old owl perched in a high in a tree. This newfound ability not only helps her connect with nature, but also gives her the confidence to speak up and embrace her uniqueness. So that's not a bad brainstorming. From there, you can figure out you can go and make very interesting story for teenager and all that. So we have the character, and then from here you can get even more. You can highlight everything. And let's ask, we can do a rewrite or a describe or a quick edit. We come back on this one and maybe later if we need more example, we get there. Now let's see a scene on setting example for a scene. So we have two explorers are deep in the jungle searching for a lost treasure. So the question is, give me a scene setting. Very simple, small question. I always highlight the sentence we're looking for. And I could even ask for more than one example too. I could say scene setting examples, see what it's going to do with that. And you brainstorm idea for story, just simple, easy question. So here with our explorer, imagine the two explorers are in a lush, dense jungle surrounded by towering tree with thick tangled vines hanging down. The air is humming and filled with sound of chirping bird and buzzing insect. Ray of sunlight filter through the canopy above, creating a dapple pattern in the forest floor. The ground is uneven, covered in fallen leaves and hidden roots, making each step challenge. The explorer pushed through the undergrowth, their clothes damp with sweat, and they follow an ancient map leading them to a hidden treasure. That's not bad at all. I like that. So let's save this one for the scene settings. Now, conflict examples. So we have another one for adding conflict to your story. Again, just one sentence from a story. So a group of rebels plan to overthrow a corrupt ruler. Conflict example. So, no, that's not the one. I want some conflict, and I'm going to put examples of what, and I want to know more. I want to know about the ruler too. So the rebel discovered that the corrupt ruler has a secret weapon that could destroy their plan, forcing them to reevaluate their strategy and alliance. Okay, conflict example. I want it more twisty and more details. So let's brainstorm something. Give me more details and a real chaos conflict. During the attempt overthrowing the corrupt ruler, the rebels face a betrayal from one of their own members, who has been secretly working for the ruler all along. This double-cross plunges the rebels in chaos, leading the internal distrust, strategy setback, and the risk of their entire mission being exposed. The revelation creates a tense and unpredictable situation where the rebels must navigate treacherous water to salvage their cause. That's not bad. Any question this far? You're just looking at me doing my workflow when I do go and brainstorm stories. Are we doing good? Any question this far? You're so quiet. Okay, I keep on going. All right, perfect. Dialogue, my favorite thing in the whole world when I work in books. Yes, I can do that. So we have Now we put all these things also into the class note. So we have our group of rebel. The first time I did it, it was during their attempt overthrow the ruler, leading internal distrust strategy setbacks was the same thing. I copied it twice. There we go. All right. Next, the dialogue inspiration example. Two friends are having a tense conversation about a recent betrayal.
Hello.
Yes. Are you all right?
Hi, Bob. Living the dream, man. Living the dream.
Are you talking to us, Mr. Sunshine? Bill? No.
You're welcome.
Okay, he's on the phone.
Sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Sunshine, are you on the phone and forgot to mute?
Yes,
Okay.
I did like 2 days ago. Yeah, that's
All right, I'm going to mute him. He's not listening to us at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
good idea.
Dialogue inspiration example. So we have our two friends with a recent betrayal. So let's see. Dialogue inspiration examples. I want more inspiration and I want to know about those two people talking together. Let's see what it's going to give me here. Let's see if I can do the quick edit with it also. So provide engaging. So I have two questions to ask. Oh, he's answering exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. So we have the two friends, friend A and friend B. So the friend A is, I trust you with everything, and this is how you repay me. Friend B, I never meant for it to go this far. I'm sorry. Friend A, did you even think about how this would hurt me? Friend B, I was just trying to protect you, even if it doesn't seem like it now. Friend A, how could you do this to me? So we have a pretty cool back and forth conversation. And here, where is my other little thing? Hopefully it's not going to disappear on me. I want it even more intense. Provide more engaging and more intense. So we have, I trust you with everything. So I never asked for any of this. Why did you keep it from me? I was trying to protect you, even if it meant to hurt you in the process. We have a fairly same conversation. This one is more tame, more calm, and this one has a lot more to it. So it's really direct to the point. So why am I supposed to trust you again after this? I know I mess up, but please give me a chance to make it right. Just by changing a little bit what you want in the dialogue, it's actually making things very interesting. So let's copy this all the way down. Come on, give me. They really have to give us the copy button for this. Hopefully it's not going to go away. So the answer. There we go. Perfect. So the dialogue inspiration example is one of the prompt. And the other one is, where is it? Use example starting the provide more engaging. So we have the dialogue one right there. Cool. World building is the last one into the prompt plots section. And then after that, we go into the genre. What time is it? 12:30. And I wanted to go in the genre, the brainstorming nonfiction, and I wanted to have 4 sections to show. I may have to make a series with this one. All right, the story takes place in a futuristic city where technology and nature are at odds. So the world building example of the city and time zone. We copy this. This is our question for quick chat to brainstorm for us. So we want to know about the world building section. So in one zone of the city, towering the skyscraper made of gleaming metal and glass dominate the skyline. Advanced holographic advertisement flicker in the air, showcasing the latest technology and gadget. People rush around, connect to their device, lost in the fast-paced hustle and bustle of the city. On the other side, a lush green zone thrives with vibrant plant life. Buildings are covered in living walls and small streams wind through the street. Residents here seek to preserve nature with parks and gardens integrate into the urban landscape. The air is fresher and the constant hum of the technology is replaced by soothing sound of rustling leaves and chirping bird. So we have a pretty good little world building example of 2 divided zone in the city. So what do we have here? It would be great to be able to share Sudowrite project. Yes, I know. We are asking about that, Faye. And you can, yes, it should be already there, right, Zedekias? Someone already asked many times to get this, and the teacher even more, because for us it would be easier to share our document if we could share this with our, in our sessions. Yeah.
I'm sure someone has.
Yeah, we've been asking for a while. So, and again, it's going to be select all, select copy, and I'm going to put it, I'm going to start a new one. New. All right, so that will be the plot twist. I'm going to make a share. Name before sharing. Okay, skip. He wants me to do something first. Let's go plot twist. Oh, come on. Plot twist. Let's make this one a title. It's going to help. All right, now let's share. Copy, done. And let's go back into our main document. I wish I did have time to restart my computer before I did all that. Come on, there you go. All right, now you can click on it and get to it. Nobody is giving me more than that. All right, now we have both. So we have our plot twist right here. I don't know why I open both, it doesn't give me anything. I'm going to have to start a new one for the other one. I'll put it in the bottom. We put it in the bottom and I can clean it up later. So next part of our little session here, we're going to go in a genre idea for Sudowrite. Did I lose anyone as I go there? Because I'm going fast, I know. I'm trying to, everything is good. right. Now we have the genre idea for Sudowrite, Sunwrite. So we want to do some brainstorming on the genre, like fantasy. So we're going to try to ask for more information on how to work out our fantasy. So here I have a little prompt for a young hero discovered they have magical ability. So how? What ability does he have? Very simple, easy question to ask first. Go in quick edit, ask the question, then we're going to ask for more. So how does he get this magical ability? You could have the young hero discover magical ability through a moment of intense emotion or stress. That's good. Maybe they stumble upon an ancient artifact, so they love artifact when there's magic. Okay, so we have that. I don't have access to the other one. So I'm going to copy this. So under the how, I'm going to pass that along, and I'm going to say add a fresh twist to this. So I'm going to highlight what it gave me already, do the quick chat again. And I'm going to ask for more information. I could go both. I could go quick edit also, and quick edit will write even more. Discover magical ability through the risk encounter in nature. Maybe have a perform dangerous ritual, mystical. That's not bad either. So they're both good. So I'll put this one here, but I want to get this one back, and I want to add this again. And I want to do the quick chat. You could have the hero. Let's see if we quick edit will do something with that. Add a fresh twist. What is going to do? The young hero magical ability are unveiled in earth-pounding scenes where they find themselves lost in the heart of a dense ancient forest during a violent thunderstorm. Lightning crackled dangerously close, illuminating an old tree with strange marking. Desperation set in as the hero realized they must touch the tree to seek shelter from the storm. As they make contact, a surge of energy coursed through them, connecting them to the very essence of nature itself. The storm calmed, birds chirp harmoniously, and the hero sense newfound power within them that come with a price. They have now become intertwined with the unpredictable force of nature. So both work very good. This one's giving you basically a synopsis. So I'm going to reject because I'm going to put it down here with quick edit. Give me this. So from there, you have a synopsis that you could bring inside Story Bible, or you can bring it into Canvas, or you can ask for, from here, you can say in quick edit, quick chat, write an outline, give me a 10 chapter outline. Write a 10 chapters outline. Let's be nice. There we go. And now we have a 10 chapter outline with that little synopsis. And from there, you can get all the development that you're looking for. You say brainstorming, as soon as you play with quick chat and quick edit, you just ask simple questions from one sentence. You get a lot, and I mean a lot of idea. So we have our outline. Quick chat, look at those documents here. But once you do the quick chat, and look at this, when I do quick chat, and I ask a question, you're going to see on top here where it goes and get the information. And normally it's going to look for the words like young hero, magical. He's going to look for words in here that they are inside those documents. And from there is going to build a whole story or outline from that. Yes, Rose, the document is this one here. I'm going to share it again. And all the document I'm doing, plot twists, the genre, they're all going to be attached to it the same way than this. So here I'm going to share again. So instead of having a document which has like 20 pages, I'm making them more easily for you guys to go to what you want to get right away. And you know me, at the end of the class, by the end of tonight, it's going to be all fixed up and nicely done like this here, okay? We still see my screen, right? Yeah, thank you. All right. Okay, so we have our young hero. And I was going to show you that it was going, I'm going to show you on the next one. So we have our outline that we brainstorm with that. Now let's see if we do some science fiction, which it's a spaceship crew stranded on the unknown planet. You're welcome. So introduce a psychological element to the survival story, making the setting dynamic and interactive as emotion literally shape the environment. So obviously I have my question that I do brainstorm in advance, and trust me, it's not everything in quick chat or chat GPT. My head is, when I get up in the morning, I have to brain dump literally everything I have in my brain in the morning, and I put all my little idea on paper, voice note, everywhere I can put them down, I put them down. I have more words than I need more than one lifetime to get them all out. So, but that's my way of going. One sentence, one idea. I love fiction, so I listen to all the Mandalorian, all the Jedi, all these things. I listen at least to a few of those every day. And sometimes something they say going to spark an idea, and I write it down, and when I get in front of my computer, I bring them in and I start brainstorming with it. All right, so incorporate emotional turmoil that manifests physical in the environment, like storm brewing when tension rise or landscape shift based on the crew mental state. This adds depth to the survival struggle of the creature, fascinating interplay between the character emotion and their surrounding. Introduced to the space. Now my head is going, so I'm going to copy that, and I really like to do a start of a small synopsis with that, or introduce even more. An idea what you think I should add to this, something is missing and I cannot put pinpoint right now. Copy that. I'm going to put it right here, but I want to do more about this. I want to use this, and I want to do a quick edit. And I want, right, synopsis with, right, a synopsis with, by, not with, by incorporating emotional turmoil. Whoop. Quick edit. Let's try see what it's going to give me. Accept. So the space crew found themselves marooned on the mysterious planet, their emotion intertwined with the very fabric of the environment. As temper flare among them, dark cloud gather overhead, crackling with energy before unleashing furious storm that mirror their inner turmoil. The ground beneath their feet quiver and resonate with their fear. That's a good start of a story to give a story with a lesson at the end on how to control your emotion. In the story, they have to control their emotion if they want to get out of the planet instead of dying there. And they're facing also alien wilderness. That's an interesting Interesting plot. I like that. I want to keep all my information there. How are we doing so far? All right, next one. I have so many ideas right now. I want to write a book about this one here. Okay, let's go for horror. The genre of horror. A group of friends. I read short story like this once. It was a Vendimer big book of science fiction. Nice. All right. A group of friends spend a night in an abandoned mansion. Now that we see quite a bit. So bring a fresh take to the haunted house trope by blending elements of time, manipulating and psychical horror, creating an airy, mind-bending experience for the character. So this is my question for chat that I'm going to ask. And I'm just highlighting my little sentence, quick edit, quick chat, and ask to get more with this. I want more information about that sentence and build up a story. Love the idea of mixing time manipulating with psychological horror in a haunted house setting. It adds a whole new layer of suspense and mind-bending element to the story. Imagine the character experiencing strange time loops and seeing glimpses of the past and future within the mansion, heightening the eerie, unsettling atmosphere. This twist will definitely keep readers on the edge of their seat. That's not bad. Okay, let's get this guy here. That's our answer. I'm going to expand on that one, if you don't mind. Where is my little or thing? The question, the answer. So I don't need the love of the idea. It had this. So I'm going to remove this part. Imagine the character experiencing a loop glimpsing, keep the reader at the edge of their seat. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to quick edit and see what is going to this sentence with that time looping. So as the clock struck midnight, the group of friends found themselves trapped in a mysterious time loop within an abandoned mansion. Shadow danced hurriedly on the wall, flickering image of past residents' glimpse of the future unknown flashed before their eyes. The air grew thick in anticipation, each cracking floorboard echoing like a whisper from another time. Time itself seems to wrap and twist around them, adding an unsettling layer to their already airy surroundings. That's pretty good. That just copy, reject. That's with quick edit. We probably should have put it in the bottom. In the bottom because we have the first answer. So we'll follow with the first answer and right here. How are we doing here? We're doing good. Okay, what time is it? 49, 10 minutes. So I can go like this and we'll put all these things in the document for you guys to look at. I want to keep on going, but I have question for every genre I could get my hands on quickly. So from comedy, adventure, contemporary. Is there any of those you want me to try or you want me to go down into the nonfiction, visualize, and the plugins?
Can we do either romance or historical fiction?
Sure. Let's go romance right here. It's in my face. So let's see here. Adding unique fantastical element to romance story, raising emotion, stake, and creating a interesting conflict around the fleeting nature of their connection. How's that for romance? Let's see, adding a unique fantasy, what is going to give me? So how about we bring in magical element that make the connection? Now, you see earlier when it says where they got the information from, so you go in a general idea for Sudowrite. So this one here is getting there. The prompt plots is getting information from here, and is getting information from my plugin also, which I haven't even got into it. So it's bringing everything from all these into the answer. So it's always important to look up where goes the information, because sometimes you may say this, that doesn't make sense. What happens if you click on it? Nothing. Okay. So how about revealing a magical element of their connections in this time also precariously? Maybe they discover that they are bound by a mystical force to bring them together. So I guess we have a mystical with the love story. Love lasts could adapt the sense of urgency. What do you think? Okay, so I'm going to add just this part here. I guess you probably want to have all of it. I'm going to put the answer down. So I copy. Where's my romance? I need to close this. The prompt, the question, and we're going to add to that thing. So we're going to say, they discover that. So I'm using this part of the answer, and I'm going to do the quick edit with it to expand on it. So they discover that they are bound by mystical, let's see, edit. So the two strangers met on the train. On a vintage steam train chugging through the misty mountain, Lily, I'm going Lily, noticed a particular silver locket peeking out from under Jack's coat. Intrigued by, she showed him her own matching locket. Oh, two the same locket, identical in every intricate details. As they marvel at the uncanny connection, a sudden jolt threw them together. They end touch and sending spark of energy between them. Their heart raced as they realized they were bound by an ancient mystical force that intertwined their fate. However, this realization came with a heavy burden. They must navigate treacherous trail and unravel cryptic clues to prove their love resilience against the odds. The urgent needs to overcome these challenges add a thrilling intensity to their blossoming romance, deepening their bond with each shared obstacle conquered. That's not bad. What do you think? So as
Love it. Feels
yeah.
like a contemporary romantasy.
Yeah. As we do these, know that if that was something that I have this alone in a brand new document or a brand new, my dogs are barking, sorry about that. Okay. If there was nothing else here, it will change the answer. It will not having all those magical and fantastical information into it because it's having that inside the document on the side here. That's why it's getting all these things out. So that always depend on what is here, where it gets the information from. We'd love to see the plugin. Yep. All right. So let's see. This one was this one is, we are already at 54. This one is the brainstorm with the nonfiction. I can come back on this one and show a couple of those plugins. So if we go to the plugin, we have a couple of plugins that we can play with. These are the ones I found in the plugin section by putting down the, oh, no. Go back in. Plugin, oh, come on. Reorder, oh, they are right here. So I use the brainstorming twist fairy tale idea, the brainstormer mixture, the fairy tale, the witch story, sensual story. Anyone under 18 here? 3 story and research element. So we have these that I tried with. So the brainstorming twist fairy tales, and these you don't even have to put anything on the plugin by itself when you try them. or you can put something if you want. So the brainstorming fairy tale is if you want an idea on fairy tale story. And all you have to do is, let's see if I can, I'm going to create a brand new one. A blank document. So it has absolutely nothing in the document. And I just go and click on here, brainstorm twist fair tales idea. So this one you don't even have to put anything. It is going to go on fairy tales and give idea of story based on fairy tales. 3 story plot, 3 plot twists. Where have I been? I didn't even know about the plugins. Yeah, the plugins can be quite a bit of information right there. So you see, that one is giving me a bunch of information on a bunch of idea for story on fairy tales, reimagine. And the next one is, let's go lower. Next plugin was the Brainstormer by Mixtral. This one too, you just click on it. Give a list of fairy tale character arcs. This one gives you, and is getting information on some of the stuff on the side because it's talking about all those fairy tales too. Give arc idea on the fairy tale. So it's giving you a list of Twisted Fairy Tales character arcs. So from the one we have on top, if you have the story you like, this one, if you highlight one, is going to give you even more information about it. So just for the fun of it, to make sure that's how it works, let's see if we get Snow White and the 7 Killer. Going to highlight that and see if it's going to work on that, or it's going to give me a bunch of other stuff. So he's talking about Snow White, the Huntsman, the 7 Dwarf. So this one's giving you about the Snow White story and telling you about the character. So another way of brainstorming. We put it in the bottom. And that. The 7 Killers. Yeah. So we have that one. Then we have fairy tale, the witch story, tree sensual story. Let's see what this one's going to give me. And I know I did work with it earlier. Tree sensual story. What I find out with everything which is sensual story or sex is not going to open. And I tried many times this morning. It won't open the plugin. You have to refresh. And once you refresh, then you have access to it. I'm not sure why it's doing that. And there you have access to it. So we have the Ice Queen Betsy, a fierce, calculating assassin seeking revenge against those who betrayed her. Jack, charming, cunning tracker aids the Ice Queen. Evelyn Steele, mastermind, kingdom surveillance cross. Twist, tale, power, and desire intertwine. Destiny collide, passion, ignite, forbidden temptation. So, idea for sensual stories. And this one I like to go even deeper when it gets to the sensual part of things. There's the other one. Sensual. What I like to do with this one is I want taboo or deep taboo story. Deep taboo and not just one, many. I like this because I really wanted to go with that. And where's my very good central? It's going to go a lot deeper with the 3 central story with deep taboos in it. And again, when it's finished, it's going to light up. Then you have to refresh your screen. Well, that's what I have to do. I tried out both my computers doing the same thing. I make it work a bit harder. Here we go. Now it's done. Refresh. For the one who has to leave on the 1 o'clock, thank you very much for being with me. I totally appreciate. My name is Manon Doucet. I hope you enjoy the brainstorm. I'm going to keep going and show a little bit longer and answer all your questions as I go too. But for the one of you who has to go, I understand. So the one with the taboo, one story, the forbidden passion. You're welcome, Eric. Jade says I'm staying. All right, the deep taboo story. Let's answer the deep taboo story. I want to see story 1, forbidden passion. Opposite attract trope. Story feature Ice Queen Betty and Sir Cedric Charming. Character: the Ice Queen Betty, once sweet Snow White, turned restless assassin seeking vengeance against betrayal. And all those character information into it. Where's story number 2? Story number 2. Is it how they write it? Story 1. I'm going to make a search and go faster. Story 1. Story 2. Is that really story 2? It really doesn't give me a good, because story 3, yeah, I put them in bracket. So story 2, story 3. Right, so we have our 3 story right there. So the second one is Royal Awakening. Opposite attract trope. Story feature Tracker Jack and Sir Cedric Charming. Is it the same person? Sir Cedric Charming twice. Charming tracker who guide Betsy on her path to secretly lost after Sir Cedric. Charming noble attracts an interest in flirtation, then rescuing damsels. The Ice Queen Betty. On sweet Snow White, turned restless assassin seeking vengeance against betrayers. Dr. Evelyn Steele, power figure manipulating the kingdom. Wow. I think there's a lot of it looks very interesting, just a bit of cleaning up to do in here. Sir Cedric, Ice Queen, Dr. Evelyn in there. So there's some, that would be some, the synopsis. Tracker Jack, latent desire to see Cedric Charming has become impossible to ignore, especially, that's 2 men, right? Especially now that they must work together against the Ice Queen Betsy and her vengeful allies. As Betsy navigates her forbidden passion along Dr. Evelyn Steele and 7 Killer, will Tracker Jack unravel this enigma or succumb completely to as is indulge deeper within Royal Awakening? Romantic scene in Sir Cedric Charming luxurious chamber. After discussion strategy, Tracker Jack finds himself alone with his longtime crush, seduction him slowly, consummating ever so tenderly before returning back towards a dangerous game ahead. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of idea can go on right now. Where are we here? So you're welcome, Zedicus. Zed, thank you so much for this presentation. You're welcome. All right, so do we have question or something we like to try here? We did quite a bit of information. We did go through some of the plugin. I love the visualization. I don't know if some of you like to do visualization, but I'm going to show you how to do visualization. You can go fantasy and visualize your fantasy. You can just use one sentence. No, you need more words than that. So imagine this idea. So a magical forest where the tree glow at night. So give a bit more information. You can just go and ask to describe the forest. So we don't want the smell, don't want the taste, don't want the sound, the touch, or the metaphor, maybe the metaphor, but we definitely want to know the sight and just describe that magical forest. We can get more information. Or I already had one, so an enchanting forest scene where the tree have glowing leaves in shade of blue, green, and purple. Firefly float through the air and hidden fairy village. So let's insert this site version. Insert a metaphor. Never understood why you give me two metaphor. Let's get the first one is reminiscence, life, place, orderly beauty, where the tree. I like this one. Put this one in because we need more than 10 words. So that's a lot of information. But if you have a lot of information like this, I'm not sure what's going to give me. When we give too much information, normally it give us writing. So this is the first one. Because there's too much information, it's not going to give us. So for the visualize, when there's too many words, you have to go in the plugin section and go at the bottom and find the visualize part of it. And if you take the metaphor, there's enough words here to show up. You can do visualize, and they can all work together at the same time. So we don't have to lose time by waiting for the visualize to be finished. So I have trivialize going at the same time. So that's the one at the bottom that I just. See, when it's very long, they give you words. So they're very nice. All of them, they're very nice pictures. So we have show more, so an enchanting. So that's the one I put down here. Insert this one. This one here is the place. Insert. It doesn't want to give me words. Visualize, place. And this one, the magical, doesn't give me words. Wow, I'm surprised. Nobody gives words when there's too many words. Insert. Those are very nice image. Very, very, very nice. I like that one. That gives me an idea for self-help books. Just remove the writings. Mr. Bill, are you still here? Remember all those little stars on books cover means there's a AI production going on?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
The same thing here. And that one there. So we have our session in October with Mr. Bill talking about book covers and a bit of how he got to where he is and everything else. So be tuned. It's on the 14th of October, if I recall, right?
Yes.
Perfect. So just a small enter there. We have that class coming up with Mr. Bill. We're going to learn a lot. All right, so Animals Kingdom, self-help. So here someone is doing a self-help books. Won't do this one, but I got the bigger one here. So let's see for a self-help book, a tranquil garden scene with vibrant green plant, a small pond reflecting the clear blue sky, a person sitting cross-legged on a stone path, meditating cherry blossom fall gently around the tree. Which one? We have three of them, but they will, oh, that's not bad. Oh. That's not bad. Maybe a few more change in it and make it a very nice book cover for a meditating book. So the one for the tree, that one will be too long to put in the chat, but it will be in the document later. So here you go. This is that one. And then that one. There you go. All right. So that's not a way of brainstorming. People are visualizing to write books or give idea. For me, I really need both. I have my idea, and if I have an image, it's even better. And I like to print them out, put them on my workstation, and from there write my books. And I think you know that I already have 3 books in the last month and a half that I published on self-help or the dating one, the tarot one for the children, and I'm working on broken art, which is going to be in less than 2 weeks. I should be able to put it up. And I'm working on 2 other one. If you don't know, I like to do astral projection. I'm doing that for a long time. No wonder I have so much stuff in my head. I don't stop. All right. Question. Anything else? When you say you can edit, how can you edit? What do you mean by that, Kat? The picture. Oh, edit the picture. So I use Canva, not Canvas here, but I use the Canva. And once we do maybe the class with Mr. Sunshine, we're going to talk about maybe taking 2 pictures together. Bill, are we going to do that?
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about how you integrate things, and and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So Canva there, you know that lady here I have in my picture, this lady, I would go and take just the lady on that platform, and I will use that image, just this image. I will take off everything else, and I will go in my forest one and find the one I really like. Maybe even this one, and put her instead of the bench and remove all the littering. I will take those 2 pictures and put them together inside Canvas and make a very nice title. And I will go and shade in the tree so I can get my title to pop. So I will work out all those images, and the part of the image I really like. This one is very nice too, but I'm not sure I would put her here. So that's how I would go and brainstorm my image. I will take the one I want, the part of the image I like, and put them together in Canva. Yeah, Canva is also a huge program. It's doing, we can do so much stuff with it, and they keep going and going. So we'll see if we can show a bit of Canva. Bill, which program do you use when you do your book cover? I know you have people work for you too on book cover, but when you work, I think you're using 2 programs, right?
I do pretty much all my own book covers. The only time I don't is if someone says that if I'm publishing someone with enough clout and they say I don't want any AI whatsoever in the cover, then I might hire it out. But that's rare. I use Clip Studio Paint.
Okay, perfect. So that's what you use to match together images.
Yeah,
to make
Clip
your
Studio
book.
Paint is an art program that is, generally speaking, the most popular among anime artists in the world, and other artists too, but that's where it got its beginning. But it does what I need it to do just beautifully. So
Perfect. All right, so before we start going into our class we want to do in October, Sinister Desire Academy. That's nice. That's a good cover. Good job, Jade. All right, so that will be, without going deeper and deeper in all those things that I wanted to show, which I show you pretty much on every level I could do. And I will put that in the document. Make sure you have all these. Play with these trope, with those prompts, those little questions to ask, and go for it. Because that's why I like it's free. and you can use it. If you use Brainstorm here, that you have to pay for all the little thing that is generating. And for me, I'm having a hard time to work with Brainstorm. It doesn't give me what I'm looking for, because I think my questions are too precise for the story that I'm writing or the book I'm writing, that it is a nonfiction or a fiction or a love or sex or whatever. I'm very precise in my question. So I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to stop the recording right here, and then we can keep on chatting between each other. So thank you very much. Again, my name is Manon Doucet, and a published author. You can find me on Amazon and on Discord under Fireheart. So hopefully you love this class, and we're going to get some more going on very, very soon. Thank you very much.
Woke up this morning, the sky was gray. Another storm, another endless day. Thought I was drowning in the deep, but something in me refused to sleep. Every tear, every fear made me stronger, brought me here. I'm rising up, can't hold me down. Breaking through, I'm battlebound. The road is tough, but I won't bend. I'll stand tall until the end. Mountains high and valleys low. Every turn, a path I didn't know. Lost my way, but found my stride. With every setback, I grew inside. Every scar, every pain built the warrior in my veins. In my veins, I'm rising up.